of a simple graph G. Okay, so what you are going to do is you are going to write the clique of a simple graph G. So before that you have to know what is simple graph, right? So simple graph means, I am telling you, simple graph means a graph having no loop and no multiple edges. Okay, it is called simple graph. So here I have drawn a simple graph for you, and the name of this graph is G. Okay, so in this simple graph G, you can see how many vertices? 5 vertices. Okay, so I have wrote the vertex set of this graph. You can see the vertex set of this simple graph G. Okay, this is the vertex set. From this vertex set, I have wrote 2 subsets. Okay, this is S1 and this is S2. These two are the subsets of this vertex set V. Now what I am going to do is I am going to say this S1 and S2 are the cliques of a simple graph G. Okay, so to say that you have a condition. Okay, I will tell you what that condition is. That is, here I have a subset, right? S1. Using this subset, okay, in this subset you have how many vertices? 3 vertices. What are they? V2, V3 and V4, right? So look at those vertices in this graph G. Okay, where it is V2, V3, V4, right? V2, V3 and V4. These are the vertices that you can see in a subset S1. So look at this graph. Look at these vertices V2, V3 and V4. Okay, neglect everything, this portion of this diagram from your mind. Now your subset S1 is this V2, V3 and V4. Look at this graph. What it is? It is a complete graph. Okay, it is a complete graph. G of graph of S1 is a complete graph. Here is a question. What is mean by complete graph? Complete graph means every pair of vertices will have a connection. It means every pair of vertices will be connected by an edge. Here, look at this V2, V4. They have connection. This is an edge, right? Look at V2, V3. There is an edge between V2 and V3, right? Then consider V4, V3. There is an edge between V4, V3, right? Every pair of vertices will have an edge. So that you can call it as a complete graph. I hope you can understand that. Okay. And another one subset S3. So here you got a complete graph, right? Using this subset S1, you have drawn a graph that is G of S1, right? G of S1. The graph drawn using this S1 is G of S1. Look at this G of S1. This is a complete graph, right? Again, look at this subset S2. You have V1, V2, V4, V5. Look at this. What are they? V1, V2, V4, V5. V1, V2, V4, V5. This figure, okay? Forget this portion of this diagram. Look at this. This is our S1. S2. My God. This is our subset S2. Okay. So look at this. This is again a complete graph. Am I right or not? Graph of S2 is again a complete graph. How? Every pair of vertices will have an edge. You can look at any pair of vertices. If you look at V2, V5, there is an edge between V2 and V5, right? Look at the vertices V1, V4. Again there is an edge. Look at the vertices V1, V2. Again there is an edge. Look at the vertices V5, V4. Again there is an edge. Okay. Every pair of vertices will have an edge. Then that graph is called a complete graph. Here, using this S2, you got a graph G of S2. That is again a complete graph. So G of S1 is also a complete graph. That is, it means K3 means it denotes a complete graph with 3 vertices. Okay. Here K4 means it denotes a complete graph with 4 vertices. That is what the meaning. So graph of S1 is also a graph of S1 is a complete graph. Graph of S2 is again also a complete graph, right? So you got the graph of these two subsets is a complete graph. So that you can say this S1 and S2 as a clique of a simple graph G. Can you understand that?